Oh, there we go. Oh, all right. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. How do I switch my cams? Now getting used to the stream y'all game. You know what I'm saying? All right. Logic set. There we go. Boom, bang, bang. There we go. Live. Good money. Let me get this little thing for that. All right, gentlemen. Carter, you gotta cut your piece, right? So yeah. Randy, you're getting the drill, and you're gonna be boring a hole out in your piece. But you don't have to go all the way through. You just want to give it enough just for the your motor to hold into the middle. All right. Let me set this up right here. Takari, we about to cut your diamond shaped magnetic stirrer. Where's my chair? Get your chair, Takari. Get that rolling chair. Yes, Takari did a diamond shaped magnetic stirrer. And hold on. I could have set this up before. There we go. So Randy is about to cut her piece. Boom, bang, bang. Carter's about to cut his piece. Boom, bang, bang. And Jalil is heating up the glue gun so he can glue his into the middle. So you going over there. And so we're making three magnetic stirrers right now. So anybody watching online, let's see how that looks. You're right. Kari. Yeah. The magnet, yeah, you can put it right in the. Yeah, you can go on the side. Yeah. Be careful with the glue gun. Make sure it's not touching anything. Put these in the side of the component box. We're gonna need one of these. Stay right here. That's yours. That's yours. Okay, Randy. All right. So let me see. Randy, you want to go? Let's do. Randy, you can do yours real quick. Let's mark what we're doing. That. Remember, your square is 4 inches by 4 inches, right? Hold on. So the center is 2 by 2. So let's find the center. It's a little off of 4 inches. So mark 2 inches for me. Where's 2 inches? Yeah, put the marker next to it. And you can go like an eighth behind you. It's right there. Make it so you can see it. Make it so you can see it. Then we're gonna go 2 up. Let's find that center. I mean, geometry. Little geometry, right? Boom, bang, bang. Good. And that one there. So mark it right there. Yeah, you know how they go in the movies that black people always get killed first, especially the black men. And then if not that, they always promoting black people being like black men being interracial related. Like they don't want to see black people in a relationship with a black man in a relationship with a black woman. You didn't notice that on Netflix? I know I see that every movie they got a black woman with a white woman, a black man with a white woman, or they have a black woman with a black man, a white man. Like there's nothing wrong with showing black people in love, right? Where's your drink? Goggles down. I might have to take a step outside. I did get the peppermint tea for you though. I told you to make it. I said go clean up, cover, and make yourself some tea. So you might as well wait till you get this cup first. So
why is the floor so slippery?
Pay attention to this. Position your body straight. Stand like you're about to fight. Bring your leg back. Yep, there we go. Good. Be careful of this. Guide this there. Hold the bottom of it. Let it rip. Push the button. Hold on. Is this tight? Oh, that's not good. Go. Rip. Pull it. Pull it. Let it go.
Gosh.
All right. Unhook that. And this is perfect filling that you're going to put. What's going on right there?
Motor.
What kind of motor is this? Remember? DC motor, right? So look, so that. Good, right there. So you're over there with Jalil. You're gonna put glue on yours, but remember yours is gonna sit up, right? So you can put this flat like this. Don't, Jalil, pay attention because you're destructive to you when you do that. And you want to make sure it's even, okay? So lay this on the table flat. Because if the magnets aren't even, the magnetic stirrer won't properly work. All right, that's cool. Good. So this is the flywheel we're gonna use. This little thing right here. They came with some other units we have. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna get the box of motors with the rare earth motors. No, not the motors. I'm sorry, the magnets. So let's get it to you, Jalil. And this isn't level, so you gotta unloosen this a little bit. There we go. They have to be level, all right? And where's our leveler?
I just kept me up. My head was hurting.
You guys stay in one area. Come back in here. It's almost time to start cleaning up, you know.
All right, Randy.
So where's the rest of the
Brush the saw. Don't worry about that, Takari. You pick up the circular saw slowly. Randy, where's your piece at? Let's get it glued. And you gotta get your magnets. What are magnets? Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. All the students in the classes, pay attention. Because when you don't listen to the teachers telling you, it takes up more time. Like I always tell you in the military, if you have someone telling you instructions and people are shooting at you, all I said was hold it. And people are shooting. That is exactly. It took you a long time to get to those. You got to pay attention, okay? If people are shooting at you, you're not going to have time to get a bunch of different instructions, okay? You have to work fast. That means you have to listen attentively. These are the rare earth metals, that magnets we have. Very strong. All right? So what I want you to do is you're going to put 3 on each side. So you're going to get the glue. You got to unscrew this off of this. Get it on. Unscrew that up. Yours is here. You're going to glue your magnets on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 magnets. Put 2 round ones first. So glue one inside, one of the other one. Black first. You already know that, beloveds. See, like that one right there. All right?
Oh, like here.
And you're going to glue one here.
You should take the screw out.
Let me see.
But it kind of magnets.
Jalil, what did I just say? That's what you have to do. They're magnets, so that's why they're connecting, and the motor is made out of metal. So of course the magnet is going to be attracted to the metal that's on the motor. Yes.
You can unscrew this?
Yes, I did. Glue that one down. Okay, Takara, you ready? Power tool time?
Yes.
So I want you to stand behind me. Just remember this has to stay flat. And the laser, the light, tells you where it's going. We're following that line. I'm going to push my hand on my arm. All right. Jalil, what are you going to move over there? That's good. Now we're going this way. Come. Go to that line. Don't look away. When we're using power tools, you keep your eye on the power tool, okay?
Okay.
Where do you keep your eyes when you're using power tools?
The power.
Thank you. Jaleel, when you're using power tools, where do you keep your eyes? On the power tool. Thank you. See? So you got the diamond shape. So I want you to trace this one right here. Yeah. So we can cut the top. Yeah. Jaleel, you glue those magnets on?
Yeah. I do.
It's a yes or no question.
Yeah.
Thank you. So where's the second? You gotta put
This one doesn't work.
Get a different one.
What's the other one?
So you gotta make sure it's the opposite. Move that one down. Randy, you're going over here. Good. Put this on your. This is gonna go like this.
Are you serious?
And this is gonna go in here. And this has to be level, okay? Has to be level. If it's not level, the magnetic force is gonna pull at a different. It's going to have a different force pull on the stirrer inside the cup.
Yeah.
One side will be stronger than the other because the distance. Remember, so if your force is this far, if both forces is here, right, and they have the same amount, but your force is slightly this way, which one is actually going to touch the stirrer first? Exactly. So you have to make sure they're even, so the magnetic force is always going to be consistent. All right.
So glue it on. Just happened.
What?
I was just about to take this off and glue it, and after that, so it just like.
It didn't happen. You didn't glue it. You were paying attention to somebody else.
I wasn't. I was.
You were not doing. You should have been done already. Be honest, bro. Honesty is the key to being successful. You can lie to everybody else, but when it comes to yourself as an engineer, you're not fooling anybody. The glue gun is already hot. It takes 1 second to glue that down. 1 second. Yes. You ready? And magnetic stirrers are used in chemistry. Yes, you are. And to mix solutions or different things or break apart solutions. Yeah. You want to do this one by yourself?
When I cut my hands.
I'm not going to cut your hand. Just follow the rules. Come on. Remember, they made rules in safety so that way you don't hurt yourself. So all you have to do is follow the rules and you'll be okay. Now look, this one is slightly off. This is a good cut. We've got to trim that. So take this off.
Oh, that's because in the end on the glue stick.
What do you need, Pop? No. There's already one glue gun. Just share. No extra tools. The magnets are right there. Now you're gonna add another one on both sides. Takari, clean up the area before we go to the next step. Always clean up your area before you do anything else. A good engineer is a clean engineer. You heard that? A good engineer is a clean engineer, just like a good cook is a clean cook.
Where's the glue gun?
Randy, a good engineer is a clean engineer. That means your workspace should always be clean. And that way safety and cleanliness go hand to hand. Where's the vice grip? Where's the vice grip?
Excuse me.
Where's the vice grip? Okay, where's the vice grip? You need the vice grip? Yes, down. Again, a magnetic. We have a bunch of them we completed. And this is a great tool for them to learn circuits, a very basic circuit. And we're gonna put a Jalil, what is this called? Somebody, what are the units we're putting on it? This is a motor, a switch.
Go
ahead. V starts with a V.
Variable resistor.
Variable what?
Variable resistor.
A VR, variable resistor. Like what? Like this. This is a variable resistor, right? Controls the amount of current flowing through a circuit. And so I'll turn this a little bit better. Who's that? I'm about to catch this Peter. For my boy Kari. Kyrie, you still got more to sweep. You left all of that right there, King. Look at the table. Whatever tools you're not using, put them back immediately. Right? That way we keep our tools where they're supposed to be at. They don't get misplaced. And that's a good thing because if you're ever working on a job site, people like to take tools from people. And typically they look for people who are not responsible with their tools. Okay? Did you hear me? And everybody online, so always be responsible with your tools. And the easiest way to tell who's responsible is the person who cleans up right after they use it. They clean their tools. You want to keep your tools, you clean them immediately. You don't wait till the end of the job, and that happens at the end of the day. You have your tools everywhere. You have debris everywhere, parts everywhere. And yes, but it has to be level. Look, see? Like this. Do it now. Hold on, let me see this up. That's that edge. See if I can see over there one of our other stations. And these lights, we just added these lights in the room. They're on Amazon. It's only $30 for these 6 of them. Very good lights. Alright, set that up like this. We want this to work before mommy gets here. And this is number 1. And Randy is no joke. Randy's engineering skills are very serious.
Come on!
And you never know, because sometimes like Randy, do you write that fast? But your engineering skills are very good, right? Exactly. And so that means a lot because sometimes do you get demotivated sometimes in class because you don't write as fast as everybody? But as an engineer, are you one of the top engineers in your group? Exactly. That makes you feel good, right? See? You'll write faster. You see that? That's the level. Hold it like that and then blow on it. Make sure it stays level. You want to start adding your motors. No, you do one at a time. That's good.
Those motors are
magnets.
They're really good.
They're rare earth magnets, so they're strong. Very strong. Really strong. That's why we bought them.
I know yesterday he had a nose. That one was tough. And then I can't even move. Ow.
What he's saying is these magnets are really strong. These are $9 for like 50.
And it hurted my hand.
Hurt, not hurted. Hurted is not a word. Hurt. Hurt is already in the text. So you don't have to conjugate it, okay? Just like when people say text. That's not a word. Texting. You don't say text, you just say text.
Definitely breaking that down to my son the other day.
Yo.
That's the ED after the ED.
Yo, when I hear adults say it, if you drop me, now here, glue that. So look, that's the kind of way we set them up, just to give it that extra strength. You know, make sure that's good there.
Like glue like
sometimes you don't need to, but we found with these.
Glue like that?
Yes, glue, but let the glue go on the sides. And Jalil, so you're doing that to Kari. Cool, this is shaped out. You want to set this up and you're going to bore out your hole for your motor. They got 3 of them in the room for you. In the room,
Needles and dental?
They're on the clock, the shelf. Yep. You don't need any more magnets.
You said what? Put one.
I'm not. You don't need any more subjects. Listening skills, Jalil. You're gonna get blown up one day, or really hurt because you don't listen. I gave you one clear direction. What did I tell you to do?
You told me to always one.
So that's what you should be doing right now. So if you heard what you were supposed to do, but then you're not doing what you're supposed to do, that's called insubordination. This is level. See, that's good. So now you want to take the magnet. Why did you take them off? Did I say take off the magnets?
Yeah.
What did I say? Glue the magnets on the side. Why are you taking the magnets off? Listening skills. Do as you're told. When you're in the lab, you do exactly as you're told. Listening skills. Speech and listen. That's why science is very good, because of speech and listening. The third part of ELA is speech and listening. You have reading, writing, speech and listening, research and inquiry. So they look at what were they looking up? They was looking up the videos and seeing how people did it, right? Research. Then I'm telling you what to do. As I'm telling you, you have to be able to listen, and as you listen to what you're being told, that shows that you're comprehending, right? Did Jalil comprehend what he was just told? No. That means he has to spend more time listening. And if you see on YouTube and on the internet, people really have terrible listening skills, okay? You are my students. You two are my sons. You have to have good listening skills because we are being militant. Can you have a military without listening skills? Exactly. So you have to be listening. You have to listen. The magnets are on there already, so they're perfectly positioned. You put 3 on one side, 3 on the other. And then you let the glue go down the side. See? So you gotta get the other magnet back from Nas.
This one.
Which one? The round one? For real?
Yes.
Oh, look at the other one. It's okay. It wouldn't have snapped if you were listening to the to your first set of the instructions. Components back. Cardi. Find the center of that and you're gonna get ready to drill it open. Look at the center of it. Where the magnets? Here. With the component box.
Like put a motor in there or drill it?
No, you're gonna drill a hole in this here.
Alright, where's drill?
Yeah. 1, 2.
Find a perfect spot.
Hold on, mark your spot first. Mark it. Remember how your triangle was 5 inches, right? So that means from the base to the top of the vertex, the top vertex of your triangle, and the vertexes are the points where the angles meet. They are it'll be the same height as your original one. The prophet of thought, what's good, King? It'll be the same height as the original thing. So this from here this from here to here is the same height as this. Are you paying attention? You wasn't. You were just looking over there. What did I just do? What did I just point at? What on there did I point at? Nope. What's the same length? That's an isosceles triangle. Equilateral. One side. So all the sides are even. That means that the base to the vertex, any base to vertex, it'll be the same height. So this to here is 5 inches. So that means the center of 5 inches is 2.5. So if you divide 5 by 2, it'll equal 2.5. Okay? So 2.5. So, we did 4 inches. 5. All right, our triangle slightly not the best. But, oh, because remember we trimmed it. So let's get an exact amount. And that's why they say, what we have on this app, measure twice, cut once, and then measure again. That's what it's supposed to say. Measure twice, cut once, measure again. The reality is people make mistakes, especially Mr. Q. So this is about 4 1/4. So 2 1/8 right there. So that's where you want to drill your hole at, about right there. Put your goggles back on. Oh, she said they love your hair. Say hi, Randy. Don't gas her up because Randy walks around talking about how she's the prettiest girl in the program. It is really annoying. She's cutest. Did you hear what she just, did you not hear how she just corrected me? She said, I said the cutest. You wasn't supposed to. Face mask.
Oh, I forgot.
I know, that's why I stopped you.
And that's why I was holding my breath.
Nope, you don't need to hold your breath when you got the face mask.
I'm holding my breath.
Chill out, mind your business. Push it. Looks like a funny symbol you see on a dollar bill. Kind of could have put it more in the middle.
Now it's time to clean up.
Don't worry about it. Then we could have probably put it a little bit lower. Where's your motor? Let's see. If we want this to sit better, we might have to do it another one, Kari. Yeah, it's a little higher. We want to drop that like right here.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do that one right there. What you think? We'll just glue around it. We'll figure that hole out.
Well, you could use this one, but like
It'll have the hole in it. We're gonna make that one the top. Nobody gonna see the hole in the bottom.
this is gonna be the top. This one.
This is the bottom. That's the top. Yeah.
Okay.
But if not, you just cut another one.
But now it's just gonna be it's just gonna be a.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be a big hole in it.
You got pliers.
Yeah, right.
To hold the top. The top. Really
Fail.
fragile. Watch out.
Too big.
It's the bottom. So now she's about to hold it. See, Kari? You want to do something here? Just glue that in there like that.
This is gonna be the top piece.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a good way to get the center is like you do it on all do the center point on all vertices. Like you draw a straight line, bam, 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 and then you go at that point right
I
in the
got you.
center.
Instead of just doing one, right? Makes sense. That triangle we did was definitely twisted.
Yeah, and regardless if it's twisted or not, it's gonna get the center every time because
That makes sense.
Oh,
That makes sense. You know, hear that, Jules?
yeah, man.
Really enjoyed. So, Kari, you're gonna glue this one in here like this. All right, and we'll makeshift around that. Makeshift is a XyayX term. You know what I'm saying? You gotta shift it and make it work. You know what I'm saying? Make it shifted, little shifty. No, don't follow me. Throwing the goggles. You about to do it too? No, don't. My bad. See, teachers they follow you. I threw my goggles. They threw it immediately at you. All right, Randy, why you got a magnet in yours? You heard him say she's cute. You over there get stuck over there modeling now, right? Can't tell her nothing. Don't give Randy no money either. Look, yours is right here. You've been doing Takari's. Where's the pieces that you glued on? All right, Randy, where's your magnets? Corey, come over here. No, that's been mad hours.
Oh, how did that? Oh, I got double.
Look, that side glue first. Pull this up a little bit. Pull this up a little bit. Yeah. Not that much. Okay. Yeah.
How many magnets?
Actually,
How many magnets? 3.
but how many round ones? 2 round ones and then 2 rectangular ones. So 2 round ones on each side and then 1 rectangular one.
The glue looks like silver.
Make sure you're paying attention to what you're doing. If I think about food, and make sure it's this level. Lift it up, slow on it. Put some on the bottom. No, we only have one side that's on here, so the glue is pretty much doing a lot of work.
Are you serious? 16 to go to the
Pull that, blow on it. And while that's drying, we're gonna get the rubber piece. Can y'all see us over there, y'all? Super 2477. I don't know who that is. You look mad familiar. I ain't went live in a minute. Y'all know how we do. Staying out the way. Even though this year, I think we're gonna get in the way of some
How is
people
that doing that?
and the robbing. But
Oh, yeah.
the work has just been prolific.
I thought it went through your hands.
Randy, come on, take that move. Let's get it going. Let's get it going faster. Let's go faster, faster. Move faster. Focus and move faster. See, one thing we can say here at XyayX, our children are guaranteed to be able to shape the world. We just added a circular saw to the projects, to the remote control cars they did. Then they're making their bodies from scratch. Then anybody online that's nice with the steering mechanism, I'm not gonna lie. I got one more day. I think I might spend tonight doing it. Good. Now you're gonna start doing what they're doing. But the steering mechanism's been kicking my butt, and I'm not gonna lie. I gotta learn how to do it. But if you're nice at doing the steering mechanism, let me know, because I gotta make sure the kids learn how to do it this week. And yeah, I gotta get better with it. And you see the flywheel connection to the linkage bar. I don't know if y'all can see that on there. But if you have any experience with this stuff, let me know, because I definitely want some pointers from you. But if not, by the end of the night, I'll figure it out. I've been dreading doing this. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been dreading doing this, and it's only because I've never learned this. I've never learned steering. I went to Grady, auto mechanic school, but I did the engine, brakes, differential, and I got kicked out of Grady. Huh? Oh. Yep, they got kicked out of Grady. That was the end of my mechanic engineering. Huh? Good. Are you gonna get the magnets?
The magnets.
The magnets. Randy has a magnet.
Randy, can I use some magnets?
You don't have to use them. You have to just take 4 route. Let her do it, Jalil. You bring yours over here. Good. You need your variable resistor. Jalil. And you need a red wire. And
Come on.
I'm about to test it.
yes, so you're gonna hook up the wires.
Oh, man.
So I hook it up to this.
That's exactly what you're gonna hook it up to. You're gonna hook it up first. You're gonna test this to make sure this is good. Then you're gonna hook up the variable resistor.
What happens if it's not good?
Then you have to adjust it. That's what engineers do. And make it work.
If that mixes, if that doesn't work, I could just use that one.
So like one side is doing more. Let me make sure you did this right. Bring me a magnet. No, Jalil, you did it the wrong way. No wonder. listening skills. Listening skills, listening skills. So the magnets have to be the opposite polarity. You can't have them both going in its own polarity on opposite sides, because what's going to happen is the magnet's just going to stand up. So when I set them up the first time, Jalil, they was already done. So you have the magnets going, look. See? Pull down. See, the direction is going that way down, right? Same way that way. That means it's the same polarity. It's supposed to be opposite, so it pushes it. See? It won't go on it. But you have it the same way. So you have to take all these off on this side.
All right, y'all.
You
We'll
have-
be here in 11 minutes.
All right. Jalil, you hurt stuff by not listening. So you have to go back and do it. I just said that by not listening, you have to go back and do it all over again. And then you waste materials. Because you just all by not listening. Now imagine if this was a tank, or this was something that somebody needed and they're depending on you. And now they're gonna die sitting in a tree or somewhere in the desert because you did not listen. And that's all you had to do is listen. Hold on, I'm not talking right now. We don't use the word bored here. If it's bored, that means you need to find something to do. Go get a book or go with Brother Nasimimo. We don't say bored here. Look over here. See the camera, y'all. Make sure the magnets are going in the opposite directions.
What do you mean? Like this? I would consider like this.
Hold on. Can't have the same side.
Magnets.
Over here. Hold on. And so the way you can tell if it's working, you see the magnet, is it standing up anymore? Remember before the magnet was standing up? You see? Is it standing up anymore? No. That's how you know the magnet is set properly. So what you want to do, you got to strip these wires and you're going to hook up, and you need to get your battery supply. You can glue this down. But get the, turn this on and let's see how much voltage this can go up to so you know what type of battery unit you want to use. Most of them was doing 1.5 to 3 volts. So I would start at maybe 2 volts just to get an idea. If you can do 9 volts, but I doubt it because that's going to be spinning really, really fast. But who knows? Hold on, let me set this. Excuse me for the camera all over the place. Turn it up, give us some voltage. Too fast. I got the. How much volts did I say go up to, Jalil? Listening skills, 10 push-ups. From now on, everything that I ask you that you can't repeat, you're going to do 15 to 30 push-ups. Listening skills. If you cannot listen, then you cannot communicate. You can't learn if you don't listen. Listening is fundamental to learning. There's no point in having somebody teach you that every time they talk to you, they got to repeat themselves. Let me check it first. It might be the wrong way. You did the push-ups? I said 2 volts. The battery that most of the motors, with those motors, most of the voltage that we've been using on the batteries was 1.5 volts. The most we would do is add, go to 3 volts.
So go to 3 volts.
Yes. No, 2 votes. I said the most we've been using is 3 votes. This is the same clarity. Gotta take this one out. Slowly analyze what's going on. Julia, what are you supposed to be analyzing? What are you actually supposed to be doing right now?
Putting this to 2 votes.
What's supposed to be saying?
This.
What?
This.
Yeah, so how can you tell it what's working when you know what it's doing? Put it on top, set it up first. Don't put it on it, hold it above it.
It works. I can see it.
Watch it, watch it. So it's good. Put the water back over there. Put the water, what did I just say? That's 10 more push-ups. Put the water over there first and then do the push-ups. No, I said 15 to 20, right? Yeah, that's 15. And after that, clean up your area. Takari, did you get yours done? So Randy, bring yours over here. Kari, bring yours over here. So, put it on there. Make sure the wire is exposed. Get the wire, hello?
Hey, Miss Keisha.
What's up, sis? You got like you have any second time to spare, sis? Oh nah, she was like almost finished making this.
No. Yes.
Why you here? What's your unit? Gotta start looking at the rest. Glue this onto there. You gotta hook your glue your switch. Get the water. The what? Nah.
They at least in 4 on my building.
How much?
45, I think they said.
How many? Look,
It's 2, but it's already set up. They have built-in cubbies, I think.
real slowly.
They have built-in cubbies, and they have like children's bathroom, 1 adult-sized bathroom, and 3.
Where's that?
On West 15, I think.
Go ahead, bring it back up. Look at it, look at it. Ready.
I said I was gonna get my super. Oh, you guys looking for me, little girl?
Okay.
Where's the little girl? Your sister. Supposed to be on her program.
All right, Randy, so this works.
That's awesome.
Battery pack, get your battery pack. We gotta move faster, move faster. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We gotta move as if we gotta get off this. The ship is about to blow up, Randy. You have to move faster. Get your battery supply. Get your switch. Get your battery supply and switch. Blue gun. Get a better battery unit. This battery unit don't have enough wire. Get another one. And put some glue on the back of that. Fast. Remember, your switch always goes on the positive wire. Where does your switch go?
On the positive wire.
Good. Huh? Get a better one.
Who's closing it here? All right,
See, I'm using these. You know, you like using teeth.
Jalil,
Oh,
where'd you get the glue sticks?
oh, that sucks. All right, this switch just died. All right, Jalil. We got a solder. Move fast, y'all. Move fast.
I
Move fast.
need
Clean up.
another glue gun, a glue stick.
Glue sticks is over there.
Where?
Give me a helping hand. Jalil, give me a helping hand for the soldering gun.
Daddy.
Mhm.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, give me a second, Carly. Hold on. No. Give me the one that holds the other one. To the left. Jalil, you just had it in front of your hand. Thank you.
It's where?
Where?
Sorry, camera.
I want you to lay it down. I want you for you to leave.
Huh? To the left. Next cubby.
Well, you better get it. Let's go.
Yeah, look over there.
All right, I'm gonna be in the car. Randy, we're outside.
Okay.
Have a good night.
All right, Quinn. Jalil.
Say bye. Bye, guys. Do you guys have any bags to take? Any food?
They had it all in the front. Look in the kitchen.
It's a black mat.
Got it. Where's your sorry.
Marty, you take lunch. I'm
No.
gonna be pissed.
Yours
Is
is
it?
That is
Yes.
mine.
You didn't eat? Yeah. Come on, let's go.
bonus.
Looks like somebody.
Open up the box with the screws in it.
I did in the back. Dad, me too.
Be careful with this glue gun. Yeah. See if this works. No, that don't work. This is the cartridge, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna try it differently. Glue. I like to always work like this, fast, under pressure. That's when I work my best. All right, switch, do this one. Where's yours at?
I don't know.
It's over there.
Where?
It's right here. What's the variable resistance? Go get the variable resistance. Go get the other one. Come on, fast.
This?
No, get a better one. All right. Back over here. See, variable resistors. We use 50K. We didn't get a chance to test it, but you're gonna put your positive to turn that camera this way. Positive to the left leg, and the middle terminal goes to the motor. All right.
This good?
Huh?
This good? Daddy?
That's cool. That's the variable resistor. What is that? That you let that playing games make you dumb. You heard me say that a lot. Games make you dumb. They don't bring the genius out of you. I need another variable resistor. Thank you. Who needs one? So else needs one. Boom. Switch it. Give me the switches. Give me the switches. Let's move faster. Yeah, I'm doing all the work. Switch. All right, I'll take this switch. Take this. This switch is messed up. No, we're gonna solder the switches on. I turned it on. You have to move fast. I need wires. Bring me the red wire. I need a red wire that goes from the switch to the power, and then a wire. I need. Yeah, Randy, you have to just finish another time. You did good.
No, because I got somebody with me on drop them off.
She's right.
She could finish it tomorrow?
We're not gonna do it.
How you know?
Mom told us we're going to the children's.
Okay.
Literally like through hold on, might be 3 minutes. What's yours at, Randy? This is yours right here, right? What's this on? Ah, that hurt. What's the lead? Give me that. You see the lead over there?
Yes.
No, the lead. Does that look like lead? Do you know what that is, your love? That's for picking up something. You know what it is, and you're passing it as if it's not what it is that you know it is. It's like pass me the crayon and you pass me a razor. That's 20 push-ups. Excuse me. Let me get over there. Glue gun. Put some glue on a variable resistor. Anybody just listen to me?
Yes.
I don't see anybody moving.
We have one of these. We need another one.
No, I need a variable resistor for over here.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Come on, y'all. Come on now. Y'all, come on now. Hey, y'all my sons, man. Y'all making me bad online. What's the variable resistor? You supposed to have 3.
We did.
You did. That's exactly the point. Where's yours? No, you'll find yours. I'm doing Randy's. Right, where the leg go? All right, see how fast we can do this for you, Randy. Only because it's you, Randy.
Is she bringing that with her?
Yeah, this is hers. All right, this is a rush job online, so don't judge me, y'all. All right? Yeah, I'm live right now, so that's what you're talking about. All right, that's to this one. Randy, I need a red wire. Red wire, fast. Fast. Faster than that, Randy. Like we're about to die. Thank you. We got it on. Give me a better one. That's a cheap one. None of those cheap Chinese ones. Need a MAGA one. We need one made in America. There we go. That's a good one. See, as soon as I said that, you know what I was talking about, huh? Let me just swap that like this. Bring the glue gun. Just unplug the glue gun and bring it over here. Fast. Faster than that, Randy. Squeeze it. Squeeze someone right there. Good. Watch my hand. Plug it in over here, Randy. Chakari, I need electrical tape.
Electrical tape.
See, this is how Mr. Q likes to work all the time. This is how you got to be around Mr. Q working. Now y'all working because Miss Keisha here now. Oh, take a piece off. Take a piece off. Oh man, come on, this is work. Please work. Lead. My leg up.
What are you looking for?
The lead. Watch out. Move away from me, please. Jalil, you still ain't find it? You see the brush, Clark? Give me the brush.
The brush?
The brush to clean off the side.
There's body somewhere.
The brush that you put over there.
Yeah, I put
It's
it.
in
Oh, I wish I had one of those in my house. That same sort of iron that you got there. The stuff I had to throw away, I could have just fixed myself.
All right, I think that works. All right, Randy, get 2 batteries.
I think.
What am I doing? Taking this off. Come on, move faster, Q. Move faster, Q. I need another wire.
2 batteries, Randy. 2 batteries.
2 batteries. Where the wire snips. I know we're moving a little bit faster, y'all. Attention. You're like, what happened? Randy, gotta go put your battery on. Make it smaller.
Make it smaller?
Yes. Small pieces. I need it for these units. I don't need a big piece. Give me 4 pieces, 4 metal pieces. No, they're not. You just know how to put them in. Almost there. One more minute. If we don't get this done, Randy, you know what's gonna happen, right? It's gonna be a bomb going off. And it's only gonna be you getting hurt.
Oh, I hate
They're gonna be in the car with you. Takari, where that tape at?
Oh, she using that in the car. She
Come on, give me.
Kari, with the tape. Bro, come on, bro. Like, fellas. Seriously? Bro.
Hey.
So you gotta do, Kari. You my son. You move like a man. Watch out. I'm sorry. All right, so let me try to get these in there. And once we connect these two, it should work, Randy. If not, you know, Mr. Q failed. This is what it is. If it don't work, you failed. No in between.
I failed.
Huh?
I failed.
Well, you put on your coat. Where's the brush? The little brush, now. Yeah, it has to be clean because if not, the solder won't stay on it. Stop playing. Whoa, nice. That was a good one. And did I do it the right way? That's to the motor, yes. And this is to lead. Where'd it go? Lead. Where did that go? Somebody help me with the lead. What's the lead? I got it right there. And then it goes, put some lead on the top of that. See, we're gonna melt it on there, and we're gonna put it on it like that, right? Boom. Then we're gonna take this wire, and we're gonna go like this, and just tap it on it. Come on, stop playing with me. Come on, bro. Extend. It caught. There you go. Takari, bring this leg right here. Hold.
Watch Lost in Space?
Yes.
Be careful.
Season 2. You watch season 2?
Bring it closer. Come on. Closer. Bring it to it. Over here. Over here, Kari. Over here. Over to the left. He's paying attention. On the floor below. No, on that side. Takari. Obstacle 6 over there. Come on, Q. Last one. Oh, that's why you didn't want to work. I see. You was thinking ahead. Sometimes the universe be talking to me. You don't realize it until you see what it's telling you. Plug what? What was on my?
It's on the other side.
Oh, it's by me now.
There's one right here.
Oh man, see my hands are too big to be working as fast.
Can we go back?
Yeah. Literally, it's just this one wire to this one wire, and I'm done. And she can walk out with this. All right. Well, Randy, I tried.
Me too. Mama's boy. Not you. You daddy's boy. It's mommy's boy. You want to be mommy's boy? Huh? He looks more like Marsh. I mean, you look like that. Are you smiling now? You like, yeah.
He knows he look like his mother. He's a confusing one because they makes the other girl, they all look alike. So it's like, oh no, y'all definitely y'all mother's child. So those ain't my kids. It makes us look alike. See? It's right there. It's working. I just come on, Q. Come on, say Q, they're shooting at us. Say it, Randy.
Q is shooting at
No,
us.
they're shooting at us.
Q is shooting at us.
Hurry up.
Q is shooting at us. Come on, man.
I'm moving faster, moving faster.
10, 9,
Are you gonna count too? I got you.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Come on.
Come on, son. See, now this is where that flux comes in.
It's
Wait,
over.
you got it.
So this thing right here gets annoying these little microphones. And it's literally right there. It's already done. Come on, let's try it from this way.
No, I'm not trying to build that. I should be able to make that box.
What is it?
It's a map.
You forgot the name too? That is terrible, Javelle. You really know how to impress your pops. You really do.
Is there a function to it? Is it supposed to do something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's using chemistry to stir like solute stuff.
It picks up things. It doesn't pick up things. It just pulls up. You know how when we see those movies about people.
Jalil does not know what he's talking about. Do not listen to Jalil.
You know about it on. I like the movies. The crane. Oh shit. Nobody.
Is that an album?
I opened the drive and she was like, I'm gonna take the train. No, my supervisor. I said she's not gonna take a ride with me again after today.
All right, Randy, you gotta go.
It's not happening.
Yeah, I'm rushing. I think I might have burnt this unit.
Okay, let's go. So she'll get it on Monday. And most
Well,
likely,
The
look,
6th.
huh?
The 6th.
Oh, yeah, out for the week. Okay. But Randy, where you going? Your bag is already outside. Let's go. See, you're not paying attention to what's going on. This is,
New book bag.
what new book bag?
I have a new
Oh, it was working.
Is it? Okay, cool. She can bring it.
Give me
You
a
need
6.
some,
Give me the 4 posts. Those metal. Give me the 4 metal things. I got you. Definitely. No, that was a magnet. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Fellas, just being in your son's life isn't even enough, as you see. They have to be consistent. Right now, and I'm in my son's life. You heard, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what this stuff is in the lab. I'm gonna cheat code a little bit. Don't do this at home, y'all. But I put some glue on the
Wait, what?
To protect it.
Yeah, I started watching dudes, the Indian dudes be doing this. They just be like,
Take
yo,
everything down.
it is like let's put glue on everything. I was like, oh, all right, that's how they doing it.
I thought you had a new book bag.
I do.
Come. Why don't you take the bag off and put it in here?
And one more of these pieces.
Randy.
What's your top?
What's up?
The top that you made for this.
Right here.
Bring it.
Perfect.
Randy.
That's it.
That's a screen.
Did you just fart?
No.
Oh. what
That
I
was
say.
you, bro.
No, Daddy claims his. I'm an adult.
Maybe adult, bro.
No, when you get my age, you want to know. You'll see.
You are
You know what I'm saying?
crying.
You want to know what's coming out of the situation. You gonna be like, yeah, that was me. I paid for that.
Man, you were crying when the movie came out.
Yeah, I cried when you came out. But you got cut out your mommy's butt.
Stop saying the butt.
What's nasty about it?
No, that's what I told you. I keep telling. That's what I tell everybody. I'm like, yeah, you can't. But his mom got cut. Actually, Kari, you technically did get cut out.
Wait, what?
They had to, you
got cut?
Kari was too big, so they had to make some
Split.
space.
Oh man.
Yeah, Kari. So you and mommy, you, mommy, and Kasia, y'all ain't got no. Oh, so look, you gotta get one of these little magnets. I'll give you one just because I know you're not gonna have one. And boom, see?
Oh, she gotta put a magnet inside.
Yeah, but I'll give her one of the ones.
You gotta have like some kind of cup.
Okay, she's inside now.
That's what right now.
I have this lady sitting out there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, let me get
She
you.
said, "Wait."
Well, it's yeah.
What is it doing? It's going like over and over.
That's because we didn't get to reset it properly. So I mean, we rushed it, but it's working, right, Randy?
Yeah.
Come, push the button, Randy. Come on.
Come on, man. We're gonna die. Don't push the button.
Perfecto. What's your name?
Randy, what you made today? My little G. Hey, Randy, what you made today? Where is it? Let me see. Hey. When you come back, we'll work on the soldering next time you do all your soldering. Does it work on the VC? Turn it down.
What is it doing?
All right, yeah, that doesn't really. Don't worry about that. Mr. Q probably just messed up some parts, but it works.
You gave her the magnet thing?
Yes, it's no here. So you don't lose this, okay? This is like $3 for this little thing.
Wow.
So you're gonna put that in a clear cup. You bring that little thing. We need that to come back, okay? All right, where we at, gentlemen? We made that one work. You too, Queen.
Have a great weekend. I'll pick it up here. Ready?
Khalid, yeah, what's good, y'all? I hope y'all saw how we did it. So I'm gonna do it one more time, and this time I'm not gonna rush through, and we'll show you what my son taught to Kari's, what we just rushed and did. So I shouldn't have rushed in there, but I wanted them to leave with something, and that's our vacation time. So power goes to, right, this side, depending on how you want this to turn. It's upside down. So you want this to go from minimum to max. So this is going to be power. The motor is going to be here. So power, motor. But the power is coming from the switch. So where's our switch at? Where's your switch? You right there? You can use that one.
This?
We're on the side of it. Bring it. As long as because we're not gonna rush like the one we just did. So that's
One, three.
well, while we're doing this, Jalil, you spend your time finding your parts. We're gonna put the switch right here. Boom.
Okay.
I'll put the switch right there. So the first thing we want to do is connect that power to the switch. All right. Yes, Mr. Q uses his teeth. Queen Hera, what's up, Queen? So Kari, watch your face. The Saturn iron's right here. So what we're gonna do, move this over, excuse me, and I'm gonna do the solders for you, but we're gonna get right. Let's clean this off. Make sure the clip of your thing is clean. I am not the nicest solderer with the soldering, but I won't. But I'm, getting better every day. This is an art, so anybody who knows this will tell you, yeah, this only gets good when you practice.
Practice.
Whoa, then it's like the magnet. So let's take these magnets off because that's pretty dangerous. I'm just gonna heat that up real quick. Now there's different ways of doing this. This already pre-existing. I'm used to calling it saying
You
mud,
did
but this
this.
isn't mud. But so we're gonna go to this one right here, and then boom, let that set in. Make sure these isn't too big. It's kind of annoying because it's like you're gonna have enough room. When you see it like get really silvery, that's when you know the solder is there.
Yes, I found my switch.
And you gotta let it hold until it turns like kind of fuzzy gray. Weird gray.
You must have forgot something.
Somebody's
Oh! Good job.
Nas got it. Ah!
All right, I'm definitely rushing. Who that? Yo, what up, Ken?
This is good.
Huh? Yeah, let me see. Yeah, that works. Yeah,
Alright, now I'm gonna try it.
I bugged out. I actually soldered the motor to the switch as it was a basic circuit. The motor is going to go to this one right here. So I'm gonna add some lead on it right quick. Where's the lead?
Right here.
Thank you. So I'm gonna do the liquid way, wet way, and let's add some lead onto that like that.
It's going on the table.
Yeah, I know, but I get caught on there, so I'm gonna let that catch like that, and then I'm gonna like melt this down the line on it. You see, just enough to catch like that, and then I'm gonna come behind it, right, and heat up this side, and like kind of put this one on it while I heat up this side. But if you have your own way of doing it, you know what I mean, let me know, because soldering, like I said, is you're not good until you do like 100 hours. And who the hell has 100 hours of soldering laying around? The cheapest, you know what I mean? So, yeah, spread that knowledge. Like, I never used flux. They was looking at me like I was crazy. Then I showed them a bunch of people that never used flux lever. They were like, wow, you cannot use flux. You know what I mean? So then I read about flux. And I was like, oh, no, I got to get me a bunch of this. It'll be here. So next videos we'll be doing, they'll have flux in them.
Flux?
Like a lot of times they say to heat the back of it up, but I find doing that all the time with these cheap units, you just setting yourself up. So I like to try to like melt, hold it onto it, heat it up, and you gotta like look at it. And then once you get it sorted to sit, clean that off, and then you're gonna do the same thing again. All right, Ken. Later, princess. We'll see you next year.
Bye, Mira. Bye, Mira.
And the same way I just did that one, I'm gonna drag that on. You know what I mean? The one video I got saw online that I've been really studying his soldering game. He does like a triple motion. He does dry, wet, dry.
What?
So starts off with dry, and then he adds. So my bad. So yeah, you noticed earlier I accidentally skipped and put the solder on the wrong unit. See, this is the wet method. See, I'm getting it wet. Then I'm going to put it where I want it at first. Right, see, I'm gonna like go like that. Yeah, that's what I did. And that kind of just puts it in the area, but it can get a little sloppy. So you know. And then boom. And then remember, it has to actually touch the metal. So the flux and everything in it has to go in together. Because if not, the circuit won't be created. It won't touch. All right, so that should be on that one. So that's going from the battery to there. Now we're gonna go from the switch to the voltage meter. I mean the variable resistor. Boom. Wet this tip again. Gonna add some more like that. Try not to breathe too much air in. Then we're gonna take it and then drag it on it like I did the other time, right? And boom. I need a wire right here. We're gonna hook up the. I told you I love you today. You know I love you, right? That's my boy. They got some good needle nose. My boy Nas been like, yo, we about to go hand with the tools. All types of tools. Like I need like a whole box of just mad different needle nose.
Well, this one look like that one.
No,
actually
it
does not. This one is used to do this.
Exactly.
And this one is used to do that.
And we only use it for that.
And that's it.
That's it.
Go on to the days of nigga.
Word. Duct tape and a flathead.
You feel me? Come on. I mean, not that we can't go there. We got those skill sets now. But imagine those skill sets with all the proper tools and the knowledge to go along with. I mean, come on. It's gonna be something big.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I just learned something. Remember gravity. So yeah, if you're soldering upside down, gravity's gonna drag it that direction. Yeah, solder's definitely running to the unit, and then what happens? It'll get into the joints, and then it'll be. That's what happened to the one I just did. So the resistor wasn't working on her. So when she brings it back, we'll just have to basically replace that. Yeah, so that's that. If any of my students online is watching, yo, invest in one of these fights. It's $16 for this thing. Some of y'all got $300 video game controllers, $200 video game controllers. So don't tell me you can't get some, you know, a good $30. This is a cheap. This is a $15 soldering kit. You can get a good one. I only got these because I wanted a group of them. Yeah, that flux. Is this unplugged? No. Way too long on there. See, the flux will control that. See how long it takes me? And that's why, yeah, that's when it comes to wires, yeah, no longer am I doing the freehand with just a little lead flux. Because that is definitely annoying. All right, and so let's make sure we did that right. So you have, the only thing we're missing is this to the switch. What just broke? Wow, that solder I just did just broke. That sucks.
So
Who's watching?
So mine failed.
No. Yours failed because you all the way over there not helping.
Yeah, but I'm right.
You all the way over there. You're not next to me.
I'm right here.
You don't look close enough to me. Is he close enough to me, y'all? Shouldn't he be closer, looking right over my shoulder?
I'm right here.
I feel like you're paying attention to everything but this.
I am.
You are paying attention to everything but this. So let's try this way. The other way, which I don't like doing all the time, is where you hold it against the other side and you let the solder melt on it.
Finding box.
Now, part of the reason I don't like doing that is because it melts the actual rubber. All right, so now this unit is going to go from here to the switch. Takari, get some batteries. Switch.
Battery box.
No, the battery should be on the other side with the other components.
Is it
It's by the popsicle sticks.
popsicle sticks?
Yeah. Way too much play. Way too much play. Took me a while to go live on my soldering. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, these big old black basketball fingers make soldering one hell of a job. I'm not gonna lie to you. So if you like me, 6'5", with freaking big ass hands.
You guys need to learn how to stop cruising.
Ooh, I just burnt the heck out my finger. Nice. Ooh, look at it turn yellow mad quick.
Wait, and you're happy that you worked so?
No, I'm just, I felt it after I smelt it.
Oh my God. The batteries. Ugh. Yes,
Don't go nowhere, we need the batteries.
you had another one
What?
of these? I thought that was the last one.
Come on, bro. Let's see if this is, let's see if how far off my soldering job was.
Oh, my bad.
And normally the first one, I would make them do it without soldering. Just a bunch of electrical tape. All right, so Mr. Q did something wrong.
Okay. No. Okay, so just. That's disgusting.
All right, so that's on there. That's connected, right? This is coming from modem. You're working.
And I didn't fail. Are you
No, you didn't fail. So let's see. The switch might have failed.
Hello. Aren't you supposed to be looking for your
I'm
sister?
I took that. I took that. I took that.
And that.
All right.
So did you find it?
Let's see.
Well, looks like Julia's failed.
We didn't fail. As engineers, you learn. Now, when you don't learn, you fail. All right? And you always must learn. You stop learning, you're dead. Dead people don't like to learn because they can't.
I would think they can't.
Exactly, because they're dead. So that's part of, part of being dead is not learning anymore. Anybody who doesn't want to learn, Exactly. And the way you're gonna be on this beautiful green earth and not learn it. You did. You better dig. You my son. You have to spend your time learning and developing your mind and teaching other people to do that. Those who don't develop their minds lose it. And you don't want to lose your mind. That's even worse. If you lose your mind, then what happens? Yeah, pretty much.
You're done.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Really singing songs sometimes.
Right. So what did I just do when I pushed that down? So you can tell this is not a good job because when I push this down, let's see, who's not getting it? There we go.
Right here.
Right. Did Daddy burn the switch? Let's see. Something is not good. All right, they hooked up. Not well. Yep. Patience, patience, and more.
Patience.
Exactly. The universe was not made in a day. All right. Let that go like that. Other stuff to check. So the negative isn't the issue. You're not getting any juice. So let's see. If I touch you together, it should work. All right. Yeah, that works. No problem. All right. Let's see. You over here. Let me just double check. That works. All right, so. A lot of boogers in that nose, boy. Boy, you got some boogers in your nose, boy.
What? You always be putting European pinky in your nose.
Well, I always
That
did
is
my
true.
nose. Yes, that is true. Pinky in the nose. So they'll chat too much.
Wow. Let's try something. We should use these too.
Look like a Woody's on.
Huh? So gold
Yeah, I don't use these as legs.
legs.
Make sure it stands up straight.
Man. Wow. Right when it was straight, they just kept falling down. The Three Kingdoms.
Sorry.
No, it won't work. You need to glue it.
You are. So you have to test it first. And you need something on the bottom. You need something on the bottom. Find some legs or something. What could you use as legs?
Wait, this is mine?
I took it off because it burned out. I was gonna put a switch on it.
Oh, so mine failed.
No, it works.
No, it works.
We're engineers. It's not about failing, it's about learning.
It works.
If you didn't learn it, you didn't fail.
I don't even sound like it. No.
Sit back on the floor.
Screws. It's hard to use screws as legs.
Okay.
You can't find the other ones. Huh?
We can use screws.
Always
Screws.
Mm-mm.
push
You-
that in the back.
With the drill. Where's the bit?
That's what I'm looking at.
This thing saying it's 80-something degrees in here.
I believe it. But this one says 78.
I'm still hot.
What the drill, bitch, y'all? All right. Well, Jalil, you start cleaning up your area until we get over there.
Okay.
What they building? What? So much truth coming down.
I was just reading.
Oh, we making magnetic stirrers, bro. We about to show you right now.
Like, can I hear what they saying? What was it?
Yeah, they can hear what we're saying. Duh. Should we asking the rocket science question? Like the way your head be at sometimes. I don't know.
I'm just asking a question.
Damn, this drill sucks. Toy drill.
That's the where's the green one?
Men's drill, right?
Yep.
And let's see. Test the top.
Here.
I got it. Was it cup?
That's not just like.
Hit the switch. Okay. To the right.
It's like stuff.
Oh shoot! Did glue get inside of it? Oops. Damn, they glue got inside of it.
Bruh. If you want to use another one, I can just like take this one off.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna need another one.
Ready? Man, no.
Oh yeah. Oh, Ray Jones, yo, good look, yo, Ray Jones, good looks, bro. That's yo. So many names I be getting mixed up, but yeah, the telescope over there in the corner. Good looks, Ray. Right there on the test. You see that? Yeah, my man. Yeah, he sent us that thing over there. Yeah, telescope.
Telescope.
I telescope. So we can read the electrical signals. Man, you really messed up.
No, it didn't work.
It works. It's gonna get adjusted. I think also because your magnets. Give me 2 more magnets.
2 more. Well, Alex.
Here.
Yeah, it's like a little match.
All right, magnets, let's go.
Oh, it's fine. Yay, it works.
We gotta switch your switch.
Oh. Yeah.
You see this wire snips?
Wire snips?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Cause I think I flipped card. This is what's messing up. This is in a way it don't pick up, and then
Oh, so you have to get that out.
yeah, if you set that out, your switch works. Yes, sir.
It works.
That's all it was. I'll take it apart and do it all over right now. But you need to know how to do this by yourself.
I was like,
Because you know why you was licking that face? Because you don't know how to do it by yourself, do you? And you
that
need
was
to.
the best joke I ever heard. I was like, what do you mean?
Taz exclusive. Yo, show Taz, what up, man?
What do you like?
No, hold on. Big homie Taz. Yo, Taz, what's good? He hit Taz with a what's goody, Taz?
Good,
Taz.
What's good? He telling me when you gonna come teach us Black history, man. I want to hear from one of us, man. You want some lame teaching you history?
No.
You want somebody cool that look like us, right?
Yep.
And so tell Taz, I need you over here arguing with the weirdos. So stop arguing with the weirdos, man.
Stop arguing with the
Look at
weirdos, man.
Stop arguing with the weirdos, man. We need you over here, man. My God, Taz, what's goody? Yo, I heard you the other day giving somebody some work, son. I was like, yo, I can't even do it, son. My son Taz was giving her work. But we got you. We got him over here, Taz.
Why can't we say
I even got some weirdos in my program, and I had to tell them, like, look, man, y'all with us now. We gonna beat y'all up. We gonna make you cool, so that way when you get older, you don't end up on Instagram or Facebook talking crazy about the Black community like
Can
that.
I text something?
You can type something, yo, just tell them. Just say what's up.
Alright.
Who you want to talk to?
Taz.
Just say, what up, Taz? No, talk to him.
What up, Taz? What's up?
TPOT was over here the other day. Yo, bro, they ain't getting them together, man. They ain't getting together, man. The weirdos is crazy, G. The weirdos is crazy, G. Okay, come show them that it's working, Kari. What did you make today?
I made a magnetic stir.
All right, put it on there. Hey, turn it around. Let them see the switch, and you got a triangle shaped one. Nice.
Got it. Switch.
Hey. Hey. I think you should add 2 more magnets. Add 2 more magnets. Let's give it a little bit more strength. More magnets, because I feel like it's not, you know what I'm saying? You get kick. Yeah! Let me get that black power here. Yeah! Like a black man. Let's show him black man.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
No, that's a pedophile, yeah. We don't, anybody saying yeah like that, you run from that. That means they like to play with little kids. Yeah. No, that's the nasty guy. That's a weirdo. All right. Anybody's talking like that near you, daddy gonna fix them. But you gotta get people to how I'm gonna fix them? Oh, they're gonna get fixed. How you fix them? You wash them. See, look, is it staring at? Is it shaking now? Nah, because you gotta add more magnet. So online, so you can see that. No, I did it already. If you see the shake is a lot, just add another magnet, y'all.
There's 2 in there.
You got 5 magnets on it.
What? You're not.
Science, baby.
I just made my nose.
Science. You see that?
It's so big.
We're making power saws next week. Yeah, we're gonna be doing the power saws. They got the remote control cars. But as you see, we made 2. I think that was good enough. I'm about to go make the last one with my son to put Jalil's over there.
Yeah. You couldn't find his resistance.
There's a box of variable resistance. Okay, can I see it clearly? I know I'm shaking a little bit.
Man.
Oh, sound like somebody just lost some juice.
What?
What just happened? Oh, the batteries connected over. And see that little accident there? That's where we should have glued that. Mm-hmm. That's because of the centrifugal force. What kind of force?
Centrifugal force.
That's the force that pushes you out. So when you spin and you make sure you feel like your arms are moving outward further, that's centrifugal force. See how we got, as soon as I put it back in the middle, it got level. Yeah, see? So what we want to do, we're going to try to fix this without taking the top off. Right? That looks right. Now, nope, that's not right. I don't know why that looks like that. Where's the glue gun? Is this on? Oh yeah, we gotta fix that. No, we didn't glue the other section, the batteries down, the magnets down properly. And so when it's spinning when it's spinning by the battery, it is. Put the glue stick in there. Bruh.
But it flopped out.
Bruh.
Algebra.
Algebra. Algebra. Bruh.
What's the point of saying because it has bra at the end.
Duh.
Okay. Still, man.
He doesn't
it's
get
not
it.
saying.
He doesn't get it. Bruh. You don't get it, bruh.
This is that man. Algebra.
And that's the funny part. He doesn't get it. Algebra. And you really look like me when you put the hat on. That is my little twin. Watch this, Jalil. Look what's going on. Turn that off. Unplug it. Turn the switch. No accidents on daddy watch. You never getting hurt when you're on with daddy. Safety first. Oops, still not popping. Glue didn't dry yet. Oh, my bad. You know what? There's no glue on the bottom. Yeah, that's what you want some glue at. Yeah, I got you. I know what to do. I got you. Let's see what I go on.
Workshop rules.
Workshop rules, yes.
Official.
Measure twice, cut.
Once, tight, duct tape can fix just about anything.
Yes, duct tape can fix about anything. Facts of life.
Dirt and grime never hurt anyone. There are plenty of tools here, so you can act like one.
Yes, so that means you don't have to use your hand as a hammer. Well, don't, yeah. I'm gonna,
Sometimes
I know, I just stopped talking, right?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. What?
Wait, read that again?
If it ain't broke, don't fix
Yeah, so if it's not broken, if it's still working, leave it alone.
it.
A lot of times people like to take things apart that's working and argue about why it could be working better. It's like, bro, it's working. Like, leave it alone and leave it alone.
Hey, I remember this.
Don't you dare touch that.
Shush.
So Kari, if you would have glued it down properly the first time, it would not have this issue here. That goes back to listening skills because you didn't put no glue on the very bottom magnet. So I'm adding glue on the top of it. I'm like, why it ain't staying? Because somebody did not follow directions. And when you don't follow directions, somebody gets hurt.
How am I hungry?
The soup is almost ready.
I don't eat tea.
Actually, I actually ate
The
that.
tea is in there for you.
I actually ate
Chill out. You actually did not remember. So what you need to do is just go over there and figure out what you want to snack on. Or I'll order something.
Order. Indian food.
I don't know about that right now.
I don't have any clues to it.
Things like that had to come off because this got messed up. Oh, it can't have no half-done jobs. Means you can't do a half-ass job. You have to do a good job every time. If you don't want to do a good job, then go somewhere else. They don't. If you don't care, then don't.
Yeah.
Exactly. Don't come waste my time. Go
Don't
waste
waste
your time. Thank you, Kari. You feel me?
Yep.
My time is too valuable. So be wasting it.
Go with yours. Not mine.
Exactly. Go waste your time. Leave me alone. All right, so let's just do this all over again, Kari, because this is just not looking good. We want this to look good. If it don't look good, that means it's not designed right. And when you're making cars, Kari, and you have your own factory, nobody's gonna come back to your business if your products don't look the same way and they're not matched with quality. Like you have to back everything you do with quality. So it's not just enough saying that it works. It has to look good, function well, and last for a long time. See the challenges? It has to function well, of course. So you can't even start the conversation. If it doesn't work, don't start talking about it. But then once it works, then you have to make it what? Look good, right? Then after it looks good, it has to do what? Last for a long, long time. And so when you pay a lot of money for things, it's because you know that it's going to last a long time. So a quality leather belt could cost you $300. but it's gonna last you 20 years. Versus a cheap belt, gonna last you 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And do y'all want quality or cheap stuff? Which one do y'all like? Quality? Huh?
Cheap.
You like cheap stuff?
It's a low price.
Yeah, but that means that the quality is no good. And quality is more important than quantity. Quality, yes, that means how good is it? Yes, but that means it lasts long. Because what happens if you buy a bunch of cheap things over and over and over and over? You're going to keep spending your money, right? And then what's going to happen to your money? It's going to run out.
It's gonna run out, baby.
Exactly. So it's better to be what with your money first? Smart. And so smart people invest in quality products, okay? So as you, as an electrician, engineers, you are going to be setting your mind around making quality things. You're not here to make cheap things. Is the universe? No, the universe. People that go on the internet and cry about not having a girlfriend. Grown men on the internet. Oh, she didn't like me. Oh, I'm so mad at. And they're like 20 years out of high school and they're on the internet crying about not having the girlfriend they wanted when they was in school. If I ever find out that y'all are on the internet crying about some girl that left you, I'm gonna come beat y'all up. Exactly. That don't even sound like it makes sense, right? All right, Kari. I think we are back to business. Whoa, look how quiet it is. Yeah, that's good. And the vibrations is way better now. You see what happened before, Kari? Because it was lopsided, it was shaking more.
It's way faster.
Perfecto. And we're done. Shout out for the support. Thank you for the support.
Now time for Juliet.